Good morning, and welcome to St. Paul Catholic High School. Today we celebrate our 28th graduation exercises. The graduates will be entering shortly. In just a few minutes, I will ask you to stand for the processional, the national anthem, and morning prayer. In the meantime, I could ask you to turn off all cell phones, electronic devices, and then wait for my signal. The graduates are now entering. Please stand.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot land, in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard.
Now I call on Mr. Sean McElhinney, chaplain of St. Paul High School, for our opening prayer.
Good morning, everyone. Let's begin in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. God, what a great and joyous day this is. It's graduation, marker of success in education, the commencement of a new era in life. So, Lord, help us to know that this is not a time to be thinking about how we could have done some things differently, nor a time to be worried about what the future holds. It is a time to sit back and enjoy the moment. It is a time to celebrate hard work and all that has been accomplished. Lead us then into the mystery of this time together and help us to embrace it. We ask you to make this day an experience of grace and amazement for these graduates and all of us gathered here. Amen. St. Paul, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Mack. Honored graduates, guests, staff of St. Paul's School, family, and friends, let me begin by introducing myself. My name is Danielle Odongo, and I've just completed grade 11 here at St. Paul. It is my pleasure and great privilege to be chosen as your Director of Ceremonies and to welcome you to our 28th graduation exercises. This morning, we celebrate the achievements of our graduates. With you, their family and friends, please join me in saluting the graduating class of 2014. At this time, I would like to introduce the people on stage. Beginning to my immediate right, Mr. Gordon Butler, a member of our Board of Trustees, Mrs. Brenda Wilson, Superintendent, Ms. Marlene Alcura, Vice Principal, Mr. Jeff Edwards, Principal, Mr. John Stewart, Vice Principal, Ms. Corey Pino, Vice Principal, Mrs. Linda Bowie, and Mrs. Christine Beelan, representing the Catholic Women's League, St. Martin de Porres Parish, Mr. Robert Curry, St. Paul's very first principal, and Mr. Kevin Conway, representing the St. Paul Parent Council, and all the St. Paul staff. Now I invite Mr. Edwards to address the graduates.
Good morning. My name is Jeff Edwards, and I have the honor to work as the principal of St. Paul Catholic High School. On behalf of the St. Paul community, I would like to thank you all for coming. I would like to welcome Gordon Butler, our trustee, Brenda Wilson, superintendent for the St. Paul and Lester B families of schools, as well as learning technologies, Mrs. Carol Besco and Mr. Kevin Conway, representing school council, vice principals John Stewart, Merlene Alcura, and Corey Pino, award and scholarship presenters, teachers, grandparents, parents, and particularly our graduating class of 2014. This is truly a monumental occasion in the lives of these graduates, and I know they are pleased to share this experience with you. Graduates, all of these aforementioned, have spent countless hours supporting you, loving you, helping you, worrying about you, and I would ask you to take a moment to acknowledge and thank all of those who have come today to celebrate your accomplishment. The process of writing the principal's address to the graduates actually begins in September. You deserve a thoughtful reflection, and so I look to find the muse early. This year came in an odd place. My wife and I had some friends over who have children roughly the same age as ours. These particular friends are in high tech, and I asked them what they were looking for from the education system, more specifically, what they had had for aspirations for their children. I was surprised by their answer. I'm paraphrasing, but it was along the lines of, I don't really care as long as they are happy. Maybe it's the English teacher in me, but I found that answer wholly unsatisfying. Of course they wanted their kids to be happy. Who wouldn't? I don't imagine there's a parent out there wishing for a good cross-section of misery tempered with a helping of failure. I needed something deeper, and the theme of this address was born. What does true happiness mean, and how have we contributed to the search? Once again, as an educator, I needed research, data, theory, not some wishy-washy idealism. I read studies, consulted statistics, watched about 8 different TED Talks, and just kept asking questions. I even listened to Bobby McFerrin's Don't Worry, Be Happy and Pharrell Williams' Happy for inspiration. The problem with making those references is that none of your parents are listening anymore because they now have McFerrin's song in their head, and the grads aren't listening because they have Pharrell in theirs. But I guess that takes pressure off of me. In 3 or 4 minutes, here's a sketch of what I learned. In London, England, there's a think tank called the Legatum Institute that studies global happiness. How would you like to work there? They issue a yearly index based on such things as personal freedom, health, economy, social capital, education, safety and security, and governance. Out of 148 countries, Canada ranks 3rd. You might guess, pretty good. You might guess it's because of our healthcare, education, or resource wealth, but we rank 1st in personal freedom, mostly because of our beliefs around tolerance, acceptance, and equal opportunities for all. If you think that doesn't matter when it comes to happiness, you haven't paid attention to conflicts in the Middle East or in the Ukraine and Russia. Happiness is not about wealth. In fact, when the Institute asked for a ranking of what was important to people, wealth was way down the list, far behind love and health. Now let's be clear, personal income is certainly important. It is difficult to be happy if you don't have the basics of food, shelter, and security. And people's happiness does increase to a point with prosperity, but it kind of tops out at a certain point where money won't be enough to satisfy your needs. If wealth meant happiness, then every rich person, professional athlete, or Hollywood star would have long, happy marriages and a lifetime of pleasure, and yet we know they often have neither. The Happy Planet Index measures countries' well-being against things like spending and carbon footprint. Canada doesn't fare as well in this, since we certainly could be better at taking care of the environment. Costa Rica tops that list and is followed by a number of mostly Latin American countries. Costa Rica has abolished its army, it is committed to the environment, promising to be carbon neutral, and has strict environmental laws even at a great cost to wealth opportunities. Most importantly, it values social structures like family and friends above all else. I had the pleasure of participating in the Dominican Republic experience this year, where we stayed with families who had little more than the basics. They possess very few goods and live in scant housing. The magic, though, is that everywhere you go, they dance, they sing, they wander in and out of each other's houses, and mostly they smile. Try doing those things in your neighborhood. Everyone seems to raise everybody else's kids. Their social capital is huge. Graduates, there is much to be learned from that example. The research boils down to 5 key ideas to live by. Number 1, connect with family and friends. Really connect, like our Latin friends. Number 2, be active. Your body and mind slowly shut down with disuse, so go outside often and do something. Number 3, take notice of the beauty in the world. The laugh of a child, the texture of a turtle shell. Number 4, keep learning. It doesn't have to be formal. Learn how to cook Caribbean food from the internet. Watch the Discovery Channel or some TED Talks, just for fun though. Number 5, give and give generously. In one study, they gave university students $20 bills. Half the students were told to treat themselves and spend it. The other half were told to spend it on someone else. After the money was spent, the students were measured for satisfaction, and those who spent the $20 on others were much happier. Doing anything for someone else will always be more satisfying than doing something strictly for yourself. But what about faith? If you do any study on faith, you'll likely come across Reginald Bibby, a Canadian professor at the University of Lethbridge. Countless studies demonstrate greater success and happiness for those who reference a strong faith as important. Bibby notes that statistically speaking, people who don't believe in God can be good, but people who believe in God are more likely to value being good, enhancing the chances that they will be good. Faith is also sustaining. I don't stand up here pretending that life is always happy. There will be times you are tried. You will meet with struggle, failure, tragedy, remorse, broken relationships, and a whole host of other difficult challenges. It is easy to question how God could possibly exist given all those negative outcomes. Pope Francis recently answered this in part when he indicated, "I prefer a church which is bruised, hurting, and dirty, because it has been out on the streets." Our church, our faith in God are there to guide us through the most difficult times. When we best, the most disastrous of these, we come out stronger, with greater character and a resilience to overcome anything. At St. Paul, we have tried to teach you many of these sources of happiness with faith at the center. I speak for our entire staff when I say that I hope you developed a love of learning, that you developed social capital through your friendships, clubs, sports, and classes, that you learned how to cope when things were rough. We hope you learned to appreciate beauty when you are attaining knowledge and skills. We hope you learned about the opportunity that is faith and a relationship with God. I want to indicate one more thing which relates to you as an individual about to set to contributing to the world. One psychologist spent his life studying successful, happy people, and he concluded that they had found what he called a state of flow. He interviewed athletes, musicians, artists, business people, anyone really who had been successful in their field. They all described that when they were in tune with their discipline, it felt effortless and hugely satisfying. Maslow called this self-actualization. It is almost a mystical feeling that what you're doing just feels right. As you are pursuing further studies or heading into the workplace and later in life, as you become parents or progress through your career, we truly wish you find your flow. You have worked hard. You are good people and you deserve it. As Pharrell Williams implores you in his song, Happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. A beautiful image. Your room has no roof. Congratulations, graduates, and may God bless you in your journey.
Thank you, Mr. Edwards. And now I invite Mr. Butler to bring greetings from our Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Danielle, and good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to be here to join you in your celebration, and I'm lucky enough this is my 11th time speaking here, and I always say that I'm happy to be here, but I mean it a lot more this time because I've been dealing with a flooded basement for the last 48 hours, so I'd like to be anywhere but my basement, quite frankly. But it is wonderful to be here to wish all of our guests on behalf of the Board of Trustees a very special welcome, and more importantly, to congratulate each and every one of our graduates on their successful completion at St. Paul High School. At the school board, we talk about opportunities for all and to prepare people properly for the challenges that lie ahead. And you all have been on a wonderful journey, and it started 14 years ago. For some of you in our system, be it at Our Lady of Peace, Our Lady of Victory, Pope John, St. John the Apostle, the former Bayshore Catholic, now called St. Rose Lima, or even the former St. Thomas. And some of you have joined our system later on in your journey. But it's our hope as a Catholic school system that we have not only prepared you academically for the challenges that lie ahead, but that we've also prepared you spiritually and socially as well. I am a graduate of the Catholic school system here in Ottawa. I went to St. Pius a few years ago. And when I graduated, if I look back at that time, and I think of what the impact of my Catholic education was on me, it was that it instilled in me a sense of community and a sense of responsibility. Community in that the world's not just about me. It's about all sorts of other people. And responsibility in that each and every one of us has a personal obligation to make this world a better place. So I congratulate you on your time here at St. Paul's, but I also hope and pray that you have developed that same sense of community and responsibility. because you, each and every one of you, has a personal obligation to make this world a better place no matter what you do in your life. And I know that sounds onerous, but us, your teachers and staff, the Catholic community, and your families all believe that you can do it. A few years back, as I mentioned, I've been able to speak for 11 years at this celebration, but 2 of those years I had daughters graduating from this school. And it's a wonderful school, and I know that from their experiences here, and I know you've had a wonderful time. But when my eldest, Kelsey, was graduating 4 years ago, I gave a little bit more thought about the position in life and that moment in time you're in right now, today, at 11:15, on the day of your graduation. And the words of an Irish poet came to mind, a gentleman named John O'Donoghue, who grew up on the west coast of Ireland, not far from where my mother and my father were born and raised, on the west coast. And when I thought of his words, I thought they were very appropriate for this moment in time that you find yourself in. So I'd like to share his words with you. John O'Donoghue wrote, "May I have the courage today to live the life that I would love, to postpone my dream no longer, but do at last what I came here for, and fill my heart with fear no more." Class of 2014, it's now time for you to live the life that you would love. Congratulations, good luck, and may God bless you all on your journeys.
Thank you, Mr. Butler. Now please welcome Mrs. Brenda Wilson, Superintendent of Learning Technologies at the St. Paul Family of Schools, who brings greetings from our senior administration.
Good morning. We've been very welcomed here at St. Paul as usual. It's only my 4th graduation with the St. Paul Family of Schools, but I'm very happy to be here, and I want to congratulate our graduates. As educators, we're quite lucky because we get this opportunity more often than you do. For you, this is a rare happening, and I think that when you put on that cap and gown, you don't get to do that very often in your life. I want you to let it sink in. You're going to be memories all over Facebook. People are going to tweet you out today. You're going to be on Instagram. All of those things will happen to make your memory, along with that beautiful yearbook that St. Paul produces every single year. What I want you to think about is how you feel. Let that moment sink in where you're proud. And you feel proud of the accomplishments that you've made. You don't get to graduate very often with a cap and gown, but I hope that St. Paul and our Catholic School Board has given you much to take with you so that you will have these moments where you have this feeling of accomplishment and the feeling of pride as you go forward from our school board. To our parents and families in the audience, on behalf of the Ottawa Catholic School Board, we want to thank you for choosing Catholic education. It shows a great deal of respect for the work that we do in the Catholic School Board, that you've given us your most prized possessions to educate. Thank you very much. I hope you send all of your children through our school system. It is such a distinct honor for me to bring congratulations and to bring best wishes from the senior administration of the Board of Education. Julian Hanlon, our director, and all of the senior executive wish you well and congratulate you today. Your teachers and the leadership team here at St. Paul have worked tirelessly with all of the school staff here to ensure that your days at St. Paul have been spent with a wonderful balance of academics, athletics, many opportunities in the arts, and many opportunities to have a lot of fun. I know I speak on behalf of everyone gathered here when I say that we are proud of you. Dream big. Continue to learn and to serve others. And please always remember that you're a proud graduate of the Catholic education system. Congratulations. May God bless you and keep you in the palm of His hand as you leave to continue your journey. I hope your dreams come true and you have many times in your life that you have that special feeling of pride that comes with every accomplishment on your journey. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Now it is time for the graduates of the class 2014 to receive their Ontario Secondary School diplomas. The graduates will be receiving their diplomas from Mr. Edwards. In order to shorten this exercise, would you kindly hold your applause until all the graduates have received their diplomas? If you wish to take photos, we would ask you to please do so from your seats because there is no room for you here at the front. We do have a professional photographer taking pictures of each and every presentation. These pictures will be provided to you in early July at no charge. Mrs. Kathleen Hashe will read the names of the graduates.
Okay, before I begin, let me offer an explanation of the extra certificates some of the graduates will receive. A designation as Ontario Scholar means that the student has achieved an average of 80% or more in his or her best 6 grade 12 credits. Not the credits they took in grade 12, but the credits that had a 4 in the name. It is accompanied by a certificate issued by the province. A French immersion certificate is awarded by our school board to a student who has completed at least 10 high school credits en français. A core French certificate is awarded by our school board to a student who has completed 4 years of French. And a technological education certificate is awarded to any student who has pursued a concentrated study in technology by completing a minimum of 5 technology credits. So we will begin, and once again, please hold your applause until we're done. Dana Ackland, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Dana will be at the University of Ottawa doing an Honours Bachelor of Social Science with a major in Sociology. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Bridget Aguiar. Bridget will be studying English in an Honours Bachelor of Arts program at Carleton University. Daniel Aguirre. Daniel will be working for a year as a drywall apprentice before going to Algonquin College. James Albert McGrath. James is taking some time off school to think about what direction his future should take. Christina Andronic, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Christina will be doing an Honours Bachelor of Science at the University of Ottawa, majoring in biomedical science. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $16,000 to go along with the $12,000 scholarship she won last year as the National French Public Speaking Champion. She is also one of 16 recipients of the Undergraduate Research Scholarship valued at $10,000 and will therefore be employed as a research assistant this summer working with one of Ottawa U's world-class research groups. Michael Assad, Core French Certificate. Michael is taking a year off to travel and to evaluate his options for the future. Gloria Asiama. Gloria will be doing a paid dual credit at Algonquin College. She has been awarded a Pathways Scholarship of $4,000. Cassandra Avon. Cassandra will be working as a camp counselor at the YMCA campgrounds. She'd like to do early childhood education in the future. Bradley Bierman, Ontario Scholar. Brad will be at Carleton University for an Honours Bachelor of Commerce in Finance. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Donovan Belair Demers, Ontario Scholar. Donovan will be at Algonquin studying the music industry in their General Arts and Science program. Maxwell Besco, Ontario Scholar and Technological Education Certificate. Max will be studying computer science and mathematics at Sir Wilfrid Laurier University in Waterloo, Ontario. Nicholas Betancourt, Technological Education Certificate. Nick will be working in the construction industry for Groupe Pichet before going to college to study blueprint reading. Daniela Bedin, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Daniela will be doing an Honours Bachelor of Arts with specialization in communication at the University of Ottawa. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Juliana Baracci, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Juliana will be at Carleton University for an Honours Bachelor of Cognitive Science. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Tierney Boyce, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Tierney will be doing an honours degree in health science at the University of Ottawa. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Sabrina Brigden, Ontario Scholar. Sabrina will be at Carleton University for an Honours Bachelor of Cognitive Science with a specialization in cognition and psychology. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Stefan Berkliacha. Stefan will be doing a bridge program at Algonquin before moving to Carleton for a Bachelor of Commerce. Ashley Cadieux. Ashley will be studying police foundations at Algonquin College. Raiden Calling. Raiden will be attending St. Nicholas Adult High School for some extra credits before enlisting in the Canadian Forces. Ethan Camarena. Ethan will be studying fitness and health promotion at Algonquin College. Nicholas Campagna. Nicholas will be working as an electrician's apprentice in the fall. Alec Campbell, Technological Education Certificate. Alec will be taking a year off to work and evaluate his options. Austin Campbell. Austin will be studying in an Honours Bachelor of Computer Science program at Carleton University. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Danielle Cantal, Ontario Scholar. Danielle will be doing an Honours Bachelor of Cognitive Science with a specialization in biological foundations at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Florian Chabert, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Florian will be doing an Honours Bachelor of International Business at Carleton University. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Jesse Chartrand. Jesse will be studying police foundations at Algonquin College. Veronica Shirelli, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Veronica will be studying computer science at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Tino Tenda Chihuri. Tino will be taking the next year off, but neuroscience and mental health studies are part of his future. Christiana Shuhaibar, Core French Certificate. Christiana will be studying Recreation and Leisure Services at Algonquin College. She hopes to pursue a career working with children. Nolan Clayton, Ontario Scholar. Nolan will be studying history at Carleton University. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Nicholas Conway, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Nick will be at Algonquin College studying police foundations. Annie Coomber, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Annie is headed to Kingston for a Bachelor of Nursing at Queen's University. Shane Corrigan, Ontario Scholar. Shane will be studying Computer Systems Engineering at Carleton University. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Liam Costello, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Liam will be at Carleton University for an Honours Bachelor of Computer Science, majoring in computer game development. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Maria Coisset, Core French Certificate. Maria will be doing an Honours Bachelor of Arts in Law with a concentration in Law, Policy and Government at Carleton University. Jay Cuddington, Ontario Scholar. Jay will be at Carleton University for an Honours Bachelor of Commerce. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Brittany Curry, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Brittany will be doing an Honours Bachelor of Science at Queen's University. She has been awarded a Principal Scholarship valued at $8,000. Brittany has also won the Mary Lou Zavitsky Bursary of $1,000 awarded by the Nepean Girls Hockey Association. Anthony DeMario, Core French Certificate. Anthony will be studying Construction Engineering at Algonquin College. Jasmine Dament, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Jasmine will be at the University of Guelph doing an Honours Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. She will be in a co-op program and has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $2,000. Megan Demini. Megan will be doing an Honours Bachelor of Communication Studies at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Bilal Darwich. Bilal will be studying computer science at Algonquin College. Zaire Darwich. Zaire will be at Carleton University for an Honours Bachelor of Arts in Law with a concentration in transnational law and human rights. Abigail Dome. Abby will be in the Dental Assistant Program at Algonquin College and then hopes to join the Canadian Forces as a dental technician. Michael Dambitsky. Michael will be studying electrical engineering at the University of Ottawa. Chrislyn Dela Cruz, Ontario Scholar. Chrislyn will be at Algonquin College in a General Arts and Science program with a focus on design studies. She will then answer her big question, architecture or interior design. Romlin Dumont, Ontario Scholar. Romlin will be at Algonquin College in the Computer Engineering Technology Computer Science program. Jessie Duong, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Jessie will be attending the University of Ottawa for an Honours Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Science. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $16,000. Jacob Dupuis, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Jacob will be an Honors Bachelor of Commerce program at the University of Ottawa. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Sean Edgecombe, Ontario Scholar. Sean will be at Carleton University doing an Honors Bachelor of Commerce with a concentration in finance. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Shaima El-Garawani, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Shaima will be in the biology program in the extended French stream at the University of Ottawa. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Samuel Fleck, Technological Education Certificate. Sam will be in the pre-trades program at Algonquin College. Kate Foreman, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Kate will be studying social work at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Liam Frobel, Ontario Scholar. Liam will be studying Police Foundations at Algonquin College. Alicia Fu, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Alicia will be doing an Honors Bachelor of Cognitive Science with a specialization in Biological Foundations at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Melanie Galaza. Melanie will be at Algonquin College for a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Tristan Gammon. Tristan will be studying Police Foundations at Algonquin College. Sandra Garang. Sandra will be doing an Honors Bachelor of Arts in Psychology at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Sean Garvey. Sean will be studying Geography at Carleton University. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Keegan Gates. Keegan plans to go to university but will take a year off to pursue employment and examine his future options. Genevieve George, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Jenna will be studying biomedical science in the extended French stream at the University of Ottawa. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000 and a French immersion scholarship valued at $4,000. Hanan Ghazal, Ontario Scholar. Hanan will be at the University of Ottawa doing a Bachelor of Arts with joint honors in linguistics and psychology. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Brian Gray. Brian will be working in the trades. Chelsea Hancock. Chelsea has enjoyed her time at St. Paul. She will be exploring various opportunities in the fall. Vanessa Hang. Vanessa will be at Algonquin College doing a 2-year diploma in the School of Hospitality with a focus on hotel and restaurant management. Sean Helferty. Sean will be studying criminology at Carleton University. George Hellan. George will be at Carleton University for an Honors Bachelor of Science in Biology. Zachariah Heyer. Zach will be at Algonquin College studying to be a computer systems technician. Zaid Heyer. Zaid will be in Police Foundations at Algonquin College. Tyler Hull. Tyler hopes to get a job when school finishes. He would also like to volunteer his services in helping people move. Anna Hum, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Anna will be doing an Honours Bachelor of Arts in Communications at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Adriano Imperadero, Core French Certificate. Adriano will be at Algonquin College in the Law Clerk program. Christine Jessamine, Ontario Scholar. Christine will be at Nipissing University in North Bay for a concurrent Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Education in the primary junior panels. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $11,250. Arnie Jolo, Ontario Scholar and Core French Certificate. Arnie will be at the University of Ottawa for an Honours Bachelor of Arts with specialization in psychology. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Jamie Jolo, Core French Certificate. Jamie will be at Carleton University for an Honours Bachelor of Arts majoring in biology with a minor in music. Sarah Kalenga, French Immersion Certificate. Sarah will be studying human rights and women's studies at Carleton University. Alison Keithley, Ontario Scholar and Core French Certificate. Allie will be at Carleton University for an Honours Bachelor of Arts majoring in law with a minor in art history. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Kyle Cohane. Kyle will be studying game development at Algonquin College. Nana Kessie. Nana will be studying communications at Carleton University. Alexander King. Alex will be studying computer science at Algonquin College. Theodore Kokoris, Core French Certificate. Theo will be doing an Honours Bachelor of Cognitive Sciences at Carleton University. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Patrick Landrio. Patrick will be attending Algonquin College for courses in the food and drink sector. He hopes to pursue a career in the restaurant business. Maura LaRue, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Sam will be at the University of Ottawa for an Honours Bachelor of Commerce with specialization in accounting. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship. Wait a minute. Did we miss somebody? Oh, I skipped Maura. Excuse me.
Maura is going to Concordia University for contemporary dance.
Okay, those of you who have ever planned a large thing, like a wedding, you know that something has to go wrong, always. If this is the worst that goes wrong in this ceremony today, I'm going to reread Maura here. Maura LaRue, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Maura will be doing an Honours Bachelor of Fine Arts in Contemporary Dance at Concordia University in Montreal. There we go. Samantha Lauren, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Sam will be at the University of Ottawa for an Honours Bachelor of Commerce with specialization in accounting. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Erica Lefebvre, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Erica will be doing an Honours Bachelor of Arts with a specialization in linguistics. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Holden LaRue McEnroe. Technological Education Certificate. Holden will be working in the trades. Oliver Lewis. Oliver will be at Algonquin College for a 4-year Bachelor of Building Science. Cassandra Lima. Cassandra will be studying for an Honors Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Jacob McKechnie, Ontario Scholar. Jake will be at Carleton University for an Honors Bachelor of Commerce. Dominique Main, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Dominic will be taking a year off to do volunteer work, including a session with VESA, that's the Volunteer Eco Students Abroad, in Fiji. Taylor Malloy. Taylor will be at Algonquin College in the Pre-Health Sciences program. Lo Jane Mandanis, Ontario Scholar. Lo Jane will be at Carleton University for an Honors Bachelor of Arts in Criminology and Criminal Justice. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Santana Manirambona, Core French Certificate. Santana will be in the pre-nursing program in General Arts and Science at Algonquin College. Elizabeth Matzinger, Ontario Scholar. Lizzie will be at Queen's University in a General Arts and Science program. Shelby McCarthy, Ontario Scholar. Shelby will be studying animation at Algonquin College. Now, Tatiana didn't come today, unfortunately, so we skipped to Blake. Blake McMillan. Blake will be at Algonquin College for a Bachelor of Construction Science. Margaret McMullen, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Margaret will be studying environmental engineering at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Joshua Melly, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Josh will be at Carleton University for a General Bachelor of Arts in Child Studies. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Alexander Muse, Ontario Scholar. Alexander will be doing an Honors Bachelor of Fine Arts at the University of Ottawa. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. William Murray, Ontario Scholar. Will is going to study mechanical engineering at Carleton University with an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Kelly Newton, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Kelly will be at Nipissing University for a concurrent Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and a Bachelor of Education. Sean Noble, Technological Education Certificate. Sean will be studying pre-trades at Algonquin College while also working with a general contractor in Ottawa. Avery Oman, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Avery will be studying health sciences at the University of Ottawa. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Brandon Willett, Technological Education Certificate. Brandon will be working for a year at Mr. Lube before beginning an apprenticeship program through Algonquin College. Ryan Willett, Technological Education Certificate. Ryan will be studying math, biology, and pre-trades at Algonquin College. Maggie Paquette, Ontario Scholar. Maggie will be doing an Honours Bachelor of Arts at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Christian Paisley. Christian will be studying in the Architecture Technician program at Algonquin College. Anne-Marie Paul. Annie will be attending Algonquin College in the culinary program and hopes to become a pastry chef. Mira Padari, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Mira will be attending OCAD-U, that's the Ontario College of Art and Design University in Toronto, for a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Criticism and Curatorial Practice. Gabriela Pineda, French Immersion Certificate. Gabby will be studying psychology at Carleton University. Eric Pollock. Eric will be at Algonquin College for a Bachelor of Hospitality and Tourism Management, and one day he will have the best restaurant in Ottawa. Sydney Power, Ontario Scholar. Sydney will be doing an Honours degree in Communication Studies at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Taylor Power, Core French Certificate. Taylor is taking the next year off before applying to paramedic school. Shane Prue. Shane will be studying game development at Algonquin College. Beatrice Rana, Ontario Scholar. Beatrice will be studying animation at Algonquin College. Natasha Raymond, Ontario Scholar. Natasha will be at Algonquin studying business, more specifically management and entrepreneurship. Bailey Reed, Ontario Scholar. Bailey will be studying pre-health sciences at Algonquin before applying to the paramedic program. Chanel Renaud, Ontario Scholar and Core French Certificate. Chanel will be at Algonquin in the Social Service Worker program. Savannah Richards, Ontario Scholar. Savannah is going to Montreal to do an Honours Bachelor of Arts with a major in English Literature at Concordia University. Evan Roth, Ontario Scholar. Evan will be at Carleton University for an Honours Bachelor of Arts with a major in Law and a minor in Philosophy. Hadel Sabar. Hadel will be studying Medical Radiation Technology at Algonquin College. Alana Sakeley, Ontario Scholar and Core French Certificate. Alana will be at Algonquin College studying accounting in their business program. Kieran Salinas. Kieran will be doing a Bachelor of Hospitality and Tourism Management at Algonquin College. Christopher Satterthwaite, Ontario Scholar. Chris will be doing an Honours Bachelor of Commerce in Accounting at Carleton University. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Alicia Sauvé. Alicia will be at Algonquin College for Aboriginal Studies. Mario Savoni, Ontario Scholar. Mario will be studying Theatre Arts at Algonquin College. Keegan Schroeder. Keegan will be at Carleton University for an Honors Bachelor of Arts in Political Science with a focus on international relations. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Mika Shade, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Mika will be in Toronto at Ryerson University for an Honors Bachelor of Arts in Creative Industries. She will focus on film studies and performance studies. Erica Shakel, Ontario Scholar. Erica will be studying for a Bachelor of Arts with joint honors in psychology and linguistics. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Laura Shaughnessy, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Laura will be studying mechanical engineering at Queen's University. She has been awarded a $2,000 entrance scholarship. Emma Sinclair, Ontario Scholar. Emma will be at the University of Ottawa for an Honors Bachelor of Arts with specialization in classical studies. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Taylor Stimpson, Ontario Scholar. Taylor will be doing an honors Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology at Queen's University. She has been awarded a $2,000 entrance scholarship. Antonio Strizzi. Antonio will be studying Police Foundations at Algonquin College. Thomas Swenson, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Thomas will be at York University in Toronto for an Honors Bachelor of Arts in English and French. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Danielle Tambay, Ontario Scholar. Danielle will be studying early childhood education at Algonquin College. Lindsay Thompson, Ontario Scholar. Lindsay will be studying dance in a Bachelor of Fine Arts and concurrent Bachelor of Education at York University. She has been awarded the York University Award of Achievement, valued at $24,000. Jessie Trudeau. Jessie will be joining the Canadian Forces. Katana Trung, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Katana will be at Carleton University for an Honors Bachelor of Arts in Law. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Benita Umuhoza. In the fall, Benita will be getting some extra high school credits in Vancouver before beginning studies for a Bachelor of Science in Nursing at the University of British Columbia in the new year. Nicholas Urbani, Technological Education Certificate. Nick will be working as an electrician's apprentice. Victoria Venn, French Immersion Certificate. Vicky will be in the Developmental Services Worker program at Algonquin College. Raymond Walker, Ontario Scholar. Ray will be at Queen's University for an Honors Bachelor of Arts. Jack Young, Ontario Scholar. Jack will be studying civil engineering at Carleton University. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the class of 2014.
Thank you, Mrs. Hache, and congratulations to all of our graduates. Now it is time for the presentation of awards and scholarships. And I can ask Mr. Kevin Clark to announce the winners.
Thank you, Danielle. It is now my pleasure. Good start, eh? It is now my privilege to announce the winners of the various awards, bursaries, and scholarships earned by this year's graduating class. I remind the award winners to come up to the stage on whichever side is closer to them. The accomplishments of this class are by no means restricted to those acknowledged today. Throughout the year, these young people have represented themselves and St. Paul Catholic High School in an exemplary fashion. The following are just a few notable accomplishments. Would the following students please come to the stage? Nolan Clayton, Sydney Power, Taylor Stimson, Lindsay Thompson, Jacob Dupuis, Bradley Bierman, and Danielle Cantel. These 7 students are recipients of the St. Paul School Letter. The St. Paul School Letter recognizes students who have committed an exceptional amount of time and effort to academic and extracurricular involvement. I now invite Mr. Jeff Edwards, Principal, to present framed school letters to Nolan Clayton, Sydney Power, Taylor Stimson, Lindsay Thompson, Jacob Dupuis, Bradley Bierman, and Danielle Cantel. Congratulations to all our recipients. We now move to awards for academic achievement. Each department has selected a student as top graduate in the various courses using criteria of academic excellence, involvement in the subject area, and overall contribution to the department. I call upon the department heads or their designates to present the awards for academic achievement. We begin with the Creative Arts Department. Natalie Marin will present 2 awards for visual arts. The first is for Independent Portfolio, and it goes to Kate Foreman. And the Visual Arts Award for Drawing and Painting goes to Alexander Muse. Melody Rotondo will present the awards for dance. to two co-winners, and they are Lindsay Thompson and Veronica Shirelli. Chris Story will present the award for photography, and the winner is Chanel Renault. Corey Thomas, Department Head of Creative Arts, will present a number of awards. The award for drama goes to Mika Shade. The award for guitar goes to Donovan Belair Demers. The award for media arts goes to Erica Lefebvre. I've been asked to tell you that you don't have to go all the way around into the wings. You can just come up the stairs at the side there. We don't want to be here all day. The final Creative Arts Award is the Saturnine Urukundo Memorial Award for Outstanding Contribution to the Creative Arts Department, and I call upon Natalie Marin to present this award to Mira Padari. Turn right, that's it. Next, we have the awards from the Contemporary Studies Department. Sue Botti will present two awards. The award for accounting goes to Kelly Newton. And the award for economics goes to Sean Edgecombe. Ruth Boutel, Acting Department Head for Contemporary Studies, will present 3 awards. The award for Law goes to Lojane Menderes. And actually, Ruth, it's 4 awards, not 3. I know, exactly. The award for Families in Canada has been won by Lindsay Thompson. The award for World History, the West and the World, goes to Erica Shakel. And the award for World Issues has been won by Raymond Walker. Denise Shannon, Department Head, will present 2 awards for English. The award for University Level English goes to Christina Andronic. Unable to follow instructions. And the award for the Writer's Craft has been won by Jenna George. It is my pleasure to present the awards for college level English and for literacy. The winner of college English is Shelby McCarthy.
And the award for literacy goes to Beatrice Rana.
Sylvie Laflèche, Department Head, will present 3 awards for French. And the first is for core level French, and it goes to Chanel Renault. The second French award is for immersion level, and it goes to Erica Lefebvre. And the final French award is for overall achievement in the French immersion program, and the winner is Christina Andronic. There are two interdisciplinary awards. Whitney Murphy will present the award for Police Foundations, and it has been won by Nicholas Conway. Noel Canton will present the award for mentorship, which has been won by Juliana Baracci. Christina Bartlett, Department Head of Mathematics, will present 3 awards. The first Mathematics Award is a medal, which goes to the school winner of the Euclid Math Contest, sponsored by the Center for Education in Mathematics and Computing at the University of Waterloo. The medal goes to Brittany Curry. The second Mathematics Award is also a medal, which goes to the school winner of the Canadian Senior Mathematics Competition, sponsored by the Center for Education in Mathematics and Computing at the University of Waterloo, as well as a certificate acknowledging the winner as the only student at St. Paul who placed in the top 25% of contestants across the country. It has been won by Christina Andronic. Christina, you will find this certificate in your folder. The award for Mathematics of Data Management goes to Lindsay Thompson. Shannon McDougall will present 2 awards. The award for Advanced Functions has been won by Jessie Duong. And the award for Calculus and Vectors goes to Christina Andronic. It is my pleasure to present the award for college and apprenticeship mathematics to Liam Frobel. The award for personal and fitness activities will be presented by Aaron Mathieu, and the winner is Ethan Camarena. We now come to the awards for religious education. The first is the award for open level religious studies, which will be presented by Tracy Nemi, and it has been won by Nicholas Conway. Elizabeth Wisking, Department Head of Religion, will present the next two religion awards. The award for college and university level religious studies goes to Jessie Duong. And the award for philosophy has been won by Christina Andronic. We now move on to the science awards. Ann Patrick, Department Head, will present the award for biology, and it has been won by Lizzie Matzinger. Joel Bondi will present the awards for chemistry. The winner at the college level is Bailey Reed. The winner for chemistry at the university level is Laura Shaughnessy. Ivan Moise will present the award for physics, and the winner is Brittany Curry. Chris Dory, Department Head, will present 2 awards from the Tech Studies Department. The award for Computer Science goes to Austin Campbell. And the award for hairstyling and aesthetics goes to Ashley Cadieux. Chad Legault will present the award for construction technology. It has been won by Tristan Gammon. And last but not least, Brian Cameron will present the award for cooperative education, and it goes to Cassandra Avon. At this time, we would like to recognize the recipients of our major awards and bursaries. The Schulich Leader nomination enables an outstanding student to be eligible to receive the Schulich Leader Scholarship, which is an opportunity to apply for one of the most prestigious scholarship award programs in the country. This distinction separates one student from all of his or her peers through recognition and visibility that can provide opportunities to study science, technology, engineering, and mathematics for years to come. I call upon Marlene Alcura, Vice Principal, to present the Schulich Leader Nomination Certificate to Jesse Duong. The Dr. W.M. Tupper Award for Achievement in Science and Mathematics honors a student displaying achievement and interest in science and/or mathematics. I call upon Anne Patrick to present the award to Laura Shaughnessy. Safe. The Parent Council of St. Paul High School has provided a bursary for 3 graduating students, 1 heading to university, 1 heading to college, and 1 going to the world of work. I call upon Kevin Conway, representing our Parent Council, to present these bursaries to the following 3 students. To Joshua Melly, who is heading to university, to Natasha Raymond, who is heading to college, and to Nicholas Campagna, who is heading to the world of work. Ventrex bursary goes to support a hard-working student who will be heading to college in the fall. I call upon Chantal Saray Giddings to present this bursary to Jessie Chartrand. The Knights of Columbus Ernie Wilkinson Christian Leadership Award from St. Martin de Porres Parish is presented to a male student who exemplifies Christian values and who is recognized as a Christian leader within the school. I call upon Brian Cameron to present this award to Jacob Dupuis. The Catholic Women's League Christian Leadership Award from St. Martin de Porres Parish is presented to a female student who exemplifies Christian values and who is recognized as a Christian leader within the school. I call upon Linda Bowie to present the award to Veronica Shirelli. The Kiwanis Club of Nepean wishes to recognize a graduating student who demonstrates leadership and positive school involvement. I call upon Noel Canton to present the award to Lindsay Thompson. The Dr. Baskaran Psi Center Bursary goes to a graduating student who is a good athlete, is active in school sports, and is planning to attend university in a sports-related program. I call upon Paul Nemi to present the bursary to Taylor Stimson. The St. Paul Humanitarian Award is presented to a student who is involved in extracurricular activities and who displays kindness and respect to everyone in the school. I call upon John Stewart, Vice Principal, to present the award to Jenny George. The Lieutenant Governor's Community Volunteer Award is presented to a student to recognize exemplary involvement in the community. I call upon Joanne Muto to present this award to Hanan Ghazal. Ladies, stay where you are, please. Hanan, whoa, just stay where you are, please. The Sylvester Quinn Memorial Award is awarded to a senior high school student in recognition of service to others, scholastic achievement, and moral and ethical values. It's donated by the Ontario English Catholic Teachers Association in memory of Sylvester Quinn. I call upon Joanne Muto, representing OECTA, to present the award to Hanan Ghazal. The Pathways to Success Destination Employability Award is presented to a graduating student who has demonstrated outstanding achievement within the Destination Employability program. I call upon Brian Cameron to present the award to Brandon Willett. The Ottawa Catholic Graduate Expectations Award is awarded in each high school to students who have participated in school, community, and parish initiatives throughout their high school careers that have enhanced the character of the Catholic graduate. I call upon Corinne Pinault, Vice Principal, to present the award to Veronica Shirelli. The Ottawa Catholic Trustee Award for Student Service is awarded to a graduating student who has participated in both in-school and extracurricular activities and who has contributed significantly to the overall spirit of the school. I call upon Gord Butler, Trustee, to present this award to Sabrina Brigden. The Director of Education Academic Perseverance Award is presented to graduating students who have demonstrated perseverance throughout their secondary education in order to achieve academic success. To be selected, a student must have persevered in the completion of all the requirements for obtaining an Ontario secondary school diploma, including the community service component, and also have demonstrated courage and determination while facing and overcoming adversity. I call upon Brenda Wilson, Superintendent, to present this award to Sabrina Brigden. The Archbishop's Award for Catholic Leadership is awarded to a student who exemplifies dedication to spiritual and social growth within their parish and school. I call upon Sean McElhenney, Chaplain, to present the award to Jacob Dupuis. The Director of Education Graduate Student Award is presented to a student who has consistently demonstrated positive social attitudes throughout his or her high school years, who has exemplified attitudes and behavior that reflect a positive Catholic spirit, and who has achieved a high academic average. I call upon Brenda Wilson, Superintendent, to present the award to Brittany Curry. The Robert Curry Principal's Award for Outstanding Contribution is our most prestigious award. Named after the first principal of St. Paul Catholic High School, it is presented to a student who has made an outstanding overall contribution to the school and who displays leadership, academic excellence, and participation in extracurricular activities. I now call upon Robert Curry, whose vision and philosophy helped to shape our school, to present the award to Lindsay Thompson. The Governor General's Medal, established in 1873, recognizes students who've achieved the highest academic average. On behalf of His Excellency, the Right Honourable David Johnston, Governor General of Canada, I'm pleased to call upon Jeff Edwards to hand this academic medal to Jessie Duong. A school is judged by the quality and performance of its students. St. Paul Catholic High School is well represented, not only by these award winners, but also by all our graduates. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Mr. Clark, and congratulations to all of our award winners. I am most pleased to introduce the valedictorian of Class 2014, who was elected by his classmates to represent them this morning. Would you please help me welcome Sean Edgecombe.
Hello and good afternoon, parents, guests, St. Paul faculty, and of course, my fellow graduates. I know we've all been here for a long while, and I hear there's cake in the gym, so I'll try and make this short and sweet. Well, it won't actually be all that short, but hopefully I can make it sweet. Grads, before I get into things, I'd like to genuinely thank you for choosing me to be your valedictorian. I can't think of a way I'd rather finish high school. Well, maybe as a millionaire, but seriously, thank you so much. And maybe it's just the lighting, but you all look fantastic. Actually, you might just be the best looking graduating class that I've ever spoken in front of. Now, not only are we St. Paul grads easy on the eyes, but we're also intelligent, driven, hardworking, kind, friendly, but most of all, humble. Writing this speech was one of the hardest things I've had to do all year. How do I sum up 6 years at St. Paul in just 8 minutes? How do I accurately represent the sentiments of 167 other people in my own words? How can I capture the true essence of high school, the real moments people are going to remember? How can I describe in words the fanatic hope that overcomes us all the night before a possible snow day? The joy of hearing that 2:25 bell ringing on a Friday that signals that the weekend is here. That melancholy, yet exhilarating feeling that we all had at some point when we realized that, holy cow, we're all graduating this year. And that all-consuming fear that washes over you when you realize that you have no clue what you're going to do next year. With these experiences in mind, I started writing again and the words just poured out. Grads, we're a special group. I don't mean to toot our own horn or anything, but we are special. We've heard it from Mr. Edwards, we've heard it from the teachers, and again, not to inflate our egos or anything, but I have to agree. You'll be happy to know I won't be going in depth into grades 7 and 8. Like I said before, those were some awkward times. But the case remains. For the majority of us, that's where it all began. We've been together as we grew from tiny 12-year-olds to the fine specimens we are today while adding members to our community along the way. Over this time, I've come to learn some amazing things about you all. One of my favorites is definitely that this class loves to smile. Smiles everywhere. We don't stop with the smiles, and if you weren't smiling, it wasn't for long because somebody would cheer you up. Our graduate class is filled with artists, dancers, musicians, athletes, jokesters, and intellectuals, but since everyone in this class is so unique, it's really impossible to just place people into these groups. This is what makes our group special. We all mesh together without missing a beat. We have a rapport with our teachers that is, quite frankly, uplifting. I mean, our teachers went from pretty much being our babysitters to being people who we laughed with, people we felt we could confide in, and people who we really listened to, and were overall people who helped make our experience at St. Paul so amazing. I was searching the internet for some inspirational quote to use in this speech that I felt would really speak to us as a class, and I found some good ones, of course, from the likes of Albert Einstein, Dr. Seuss, and Bill Gates, to name a few. At the same time, I had been touching base with Miss Pert, a former St. Paul teacher, through email. Miss Pert last taught at St. Paul when we were in grade 8, and many of you are familiar with her. She's a wonderful teacher and someone who, in my mind, epitomizes what St. Paul represents. So I'm going to share with you a quote from Miss Pert that really underlines the uniqueness that comes with being in high school. She wrote, and I quote, "The community, the family really, that is at STP. You have so many friends and teammates and coaches and teachers looking out for one another. It's hard to understand it or to really see it when you're in it. I think it was only when I left high school that I fully realized the big force field that was surrounding me." End quote. The wonderfully good values that high school and specifically St. Paul brings can often be difficult to enjoy or to even perceive when we're right in the middle of it. It can be tough to realize how lucky we are to be in this position when we're swamped by exams, caught up in drama, or just super exhausted from having to wake up early. We get swept up by these little stresses, and so we can neglect to acknowledge the huge blessings that are there as well. I mean, really, think about it. We get to spend our days with our best friends, and we graduate prepared to do anything we set our minds to. It's a pretty good deal, one that we are lucky to have experienced. And there's nowhere else I would have rather be over the years than right here at St. Paul. That being said, all good things must come to an end. Today marks the last day we will all be together under one roof, the day we leave St. Paul behind and usher in a new time in our lives. You all have promising futures ahead of you that will see you go on to do and to create great things. In this age we live in, we have loads of luxuries that we take for granted that past generations didn't have. With so many changes and advancements happening so rapidly, there really is no one formula to success. There are a multitude of paths to take, more now than ever before, and I know that along with our dazzling smiles, we'll find ourselves in the places where we are intended to be. Whatever you do it with vigor and passion. Love what you do, and no matter what life throws at you, with your talents and charm, everything will turn out all right. Aim as high as you possibly can, and I have no doubt that some of your beautiful minds have the potential to go on to change the world in ways you never thought possible. The future can be scary, grads, and you could drive yourself crazy worrying about what kinds of changes and challenges lie ahead, but we shouldn't be worried. We should be excited. We've spent our whole lives preparing for this moment. We're ready. As I look out at you all, and you still look fantastic, by the way, the blue and the gold really accentuates your eyes, I see a group of mature individuals who will no doubt seize every opportunity that is presented to them. And so, as we go forward, I urge you all not to shy away from the future, but to embrace it. Keep kindness in your heart, just as you have in your years at St. Paul. High school has been totally weird, but it's been a lot of fun to have completed it with you all. I really could not wish for a better ending to my years here. So remember, carpe diem, hakuna matata, and most of all, YOLO. St. Paul, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. Now I call upon Mr. Kevin Conway, a member of St. Paul School Council, to make a presentation to Sean. Thank you, Mr. Conway. Now I call upon our school chaplain, Mr. Sean McElhiney, for a closing prayer.
All right. So let us begin again in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. God of wisdom, we thank you for the gift of these graduates, with their excitement, their awesome wonder and curiosity, their open speech, and encouraging words. Their contributions have blessed and challenged us, and we have become a richer and more diverse community because of them. As they step forward into the world that awaits, comfort their fears with the full knowledge of your divine presence and love for them. Strengthen their resolve to walk in the footsteps of Jesus as modern-day disciples in a world that needs their spirit. Guide their feet as they move through life, protecting them from the pitfalls of darkness, while they help to lead the future generations into the warmth and promise of your light. We ask this blessing upon them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. St. Paul, pray for us. In your Father, Son. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Mack. So this concludes our graduation ceremony. But before we close, just a few details. Everyone is invited to a reception in the large gymnasium. We would like to express our sincere appreciation to the Parent Council for providing the wonderful food, and to the St. Paul Peer Helpers for hosting this reception. A special thank you to the graduation committee, chaired by Mrs. Kathleen Hashe, for the organization of this year's graduation exercises. To our pianists, Catherine Lim and Jimmy Vo, a huge thank you. To avoid overcrowding the foyer, we would like to ask graduates to move directly to the gymnasium area to return your gowns and meet with your family and friends. Parents and friends, you're requested to stay in your seats until all the graduates have left the auditorium. And a reminder to the graduates, please file out in the orderly fashion you rehearsed 2 weeks ago. Thank you and have a pleasant afternoon.
Thank you.